Bit higher. That's it.
Come on in, Jack. How are you?
Jack, I was just telling Sadiq we're presenting the cheque to help the veterans on Sunday. Do you want to take some photos for the website?
Sadiq, have you got a minute?
Jack's got such a good eye for a picture. He took the photos for my wedding.
Sorry to be a pain, but can you let me in my room?
Have you lost your keys again?
Not lost. Mislaid.
Where did you last have them?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be looking for them.
I'll tell you what. Come with me and I'll make you a cup of tea whilst I get this way.
Why do you insist on listening to that rubbish?
It's all right. Welcome to Castlewood House. I'm Tommy Page, long-time resident. How can I help you?
I'm Valerie Pittman from the Mill Health Centre. I'm here to see Miss Stockard.
Honour to meet you, Dr. Pittman.
I'm not a doctor.
Could you give me a hand with this? I'll take you down to the warden's office.
Lovely.
Thanks. While you're here, would you have time to see my old friend Jack? Not a consultation, nothing formal. It'd just be good to have your professional opinion. It's just that he's recently lost his wife.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, I might be worrying about nothing, but yesterday he claimed his wallet had been stolen. It turned up in the games cupboard. It's not the first time something like that's happened.
Oh.
And another thing, he's got a litre of whiskey by his kettle. It's about the only thing he's unpacked. Can't exactly be helping his state of mind. Here we are. And this is our wonderful warden, Sadiq.
Good morning. Valerie, isn't it?
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I'm afraid Mrs. Stockard's been delayed. Would you like me to get you a drink?
Oh.
They were behind the yucca plant, in the common room.
Oh, you found them? What a relief.
Jack, Dr. Pittman's here from the Mill Health Centre. Do you want to take her up to your flat for a cuppa?
I don't want to see anyone from the doctors. I've already told you, there's nothing wrong with me.
Don't worry, Jack. I'm not here to see any specific patients.
Dr. Pittman's just here on his general visit.
Tommy, I am from the surgery, but I'm definitely not a doctor.
Hello? It's the military band for Sunday. They want to speak to you.
Oh, right.
I'm a receptionist. And I promise you I'm not in the least bit qualified, no matter what Tommy thinks.
All right, I suppose a cup of tea won't harm. And I can't promise I'll be good company.
Oh, well, I'll let you off this time. But next time I do expect the full singing, full dancing treatment. I'm sorry to hear about your wife. Tommy told me. And that's her, is it?
Yeah. Hi, Sylvie. And I took this photo just before she got ill.
Oh, she's beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you have children?
No. Sylvie was my whole world. Never thought she'd go first. Milk and sugar?
Just milk for me, please.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Milk's gone. It was in there, but it's gone. It keeps happening, you know. Keys, wallet, remote control, they disappear and end up in the most stupid places.
You know, it can be very overwhelming moving to a new place. At least you've got a good friend here to keep an eye out for you while you find your feet. Did you two serve together in the Falklands?
No, in Dhofar, 71.
Dhofar?
Yeah. Southern Oman, the Arabian Peninsula.
Oh, wow. I never realised there was even a war there.
Yeah, you and everybody else. They didn't call it the Secret War for nothing.
Oh, hang on. There we go.
Didn't put it there. I definitely didn't put it in there.
Well, you're like me. I'd lose my head if it wasn't screwed on.
But this is not like me. I don't do things like this.
Look, you are grieving. You're not sleeping. Is it any wonder you're out of sorts?
But I've absolutely no memory of putting the milk in there. None. Maybe Tommy's right. Maybe I should talk to a doctor about it.
Well, it's not such a bad idea. Not if it puts your mind at rest.
Unless he tells me I'm on the slippery slope to dementia. Valerie, be honest with me. Is it possible to remember something in a way that never actually happened?
I don't know. Maybe. If you're under a lot of stress.
But it feels so horribly clear. Glaring, blinding like the sun. There was dust. Frankincense trees. I remember a boy in a football shirt with bare feet. The sun must have been 100 degrees. How could he stand it? We were moving down towards a village. Sure, I was so thirsty, my tongue was sticking to the roof of my mouth. Is that how it was? If I'm just a confused old man, they'll say I made it up.
Made what up?
What happened next? What happened when we finally got to the village? What that kind of fear feels like. It burns inside you.
Look, you don't have to tell me. Not if it's difficult for you.
Since I buried Sylvia, I can't think of anything else. That place, the village, the heat, it's all unravelling, and I can't shove it back in.
Look, Jack, I think it might be a good idea to get some proper help. Tommy told me about the whiskey.
What?
He's just concerned about you. So am I.
Oh, so now he's telling everyone I've got a drink problem.
No. He just said you'd unpacked the whiskey, but not much else.
How would Tommy know what I'd unpacked? He's never been in here.
Not at all.
No. Well, we had a disagreement after Sylvie's funeral. Let's say he's not a great fan of digging up the past.
So how would he know about the whiskey if he's not been here?
Unless he's been in here. Maybe I didn't lose my keys. Maybe it was Tommy who took them.
You raise your feet?
All makes sense now. The idea, it must have come to him at Sylvie's funeral.
What idea?
Hiding my stuff. As soon as I brought up Dhofar, as soon as I told Tommy I couldn't keep it a secret any longer, it started with this.
No, Jack, slow down. What can you keep a secret?
He moved the milk, hid my wallet.
Why would he do that?
Because he's desperate. He has to stop me from talking.
Talking about what?
And if he can't stop me, then he has to make sure everyone else thinks I'm losing it. Well, if Tommy wants mad, I'll show Tommy what mad looks like. Oh, yeah.
Jack.
You were in my flat.
Of course I was in your flat. You invited me in there for a whiskey.
You almost had me convinced. Hiding things, moving things. Oh, no one's going to listen to Mad Jack.
Jack, I really think you need to calm down.
He stole my keys. He broke into my flat.
Jack, you don't know what you're saying.
I nearly doubted myself. You almost convinced me I had dementia. But she knows there's nothing wrong with me. Nothing wrong with my memory.
But she's not a doctor. I really think he needs to see a doctor.
I don't. I know my own mind. I remember everything. I only have to close my eyes and I'm back there.
Back where?
In Southern Darfur. With Tommy.
Jack, I really think you need to sit down.
No, I don't want to sit down. I want to tell you what we did.
Stop him, he's delirious.
3 of us lost sight of our squad. Tommy, me, and a young lad, Mark, on his first active duty. We were tired, disorientated, when the guerrilla soldiers attacked us from above. We weren't ready. Mark was shot in the gut. That young lad, 19 at most. He died in our arms.
Jack, please, stop.
We were covered in his blood. We were in no fit state to continue. By the time we got to that village, we weren't behaving like soldiers. We were broken young men. Now full of hate, out for revenge. We raged through that village like animals.
You've got it all wrong. What you think you remember, it was an accident. We tried to put the fires out.
No, we didn't. We picked up those cans of petrol. The kids were screaming. We were roaring, the sun was beating down, and we lost it. We burnt their homes. And we burnt their school. We started those fires.
No! We tried to save them. When we saw what we'd done, we tried to save them.
Still want to be the hero. We did too little too late. And then we buried the truth.
And what good would the truth have done anyone? I had 3 hungry mouths to feed. What good would the truth have done them?
Should have told Sylvie. Let her decide if she could love a man like me. We were cowards.
All right. And now you're brave. Now she's gone. I tried to be a good man, a good husband, a good dad and granddad. I've raised money for charity.
That doesn't make you a good man. What we did, I hate myself for it. And I want to be punished.
Maybe a lifetime of punishing yourself is enough.
She's right, Jack. Isn't that enough?
No. I need to believe that there'll be justice for that village. Otherwise, what kind of a world are we living in? I've made up my mind. Turning myself over to the military police. And you book me in for that checkup. I need proof I'm compos mentis when the case comes to trial.
The case?
Yeah. A case against me for war crimes.
New drama, BBC Three's Normal